Good evening. Welcome back to KION News at 5. Let's go ahead and send it right over to, there you are, my friend, in the nick of time. Well, you know what, Dan, we were just talking. I mean, for me, it was a little bit of a tease to come into work today. It's very warm out. I know folks are wondering.
I know.
If it's
I was walking
stay.
the dog earlier today, and I'm like, birds were singing. Flowers were blooming.
They really were.
The grass was being mowed someplace. I'm like, what month is it? It doesn't feel right out here.
February.
February. It should
warm.
be snowing and everything's coated. Well, maybe not here in
right?
California. Maybe like in Fargo.
You never really know here on the West Coast, you know?
Yeah, it's really just like nice weather all year round, which is probably why a lot of people like to live here.
Absolutely.
Just going to throw that out there as a guess. Let's take a live look from Domenico's on the Wharf tonight. We're seeing lots of sunshine today, still tonight. We've had just a few clouds off the coast today, but that's about it. Otherwise, it's been a pretty nice day here on the Central Coast, but things are going to be changing quite a bit. You can see those high clouds, at least just to our south today, but take a look to the north. We've got quite a bit of weather on the way in. That is sneaking in from the Pacific Northwest. Now, you can see a strip of high clouds moving past Oregon. That's just kind of an initial little poof of clouds right here. Behind it, though, there's actually a cold front, which is up here right along the Canadian border right now. That's going to be moving through on Monday. And then on Tuesday, even more craziness is going to happen, so let's get to that in a second. I will say, though, as everything starts to approach, though, tomorrow, the winds are going to shift back on shore a little stronger, and you're going to feel quite a bit cooler out there. So these nice warm days we've been experiencing, and certainly not as hot as they were last week, but, I mean, we've been in the 70s in many places over the last couple days. Maybe not 80s, but 70s, and that has felt pretty nice. But tomorrow, we're going to drop that down into the 50s to low 60s for you. And then on Monday and Tuesday, we're talking about 50s for quite a few people, maybe even some 40s. So big time cool down. Here's Futurecast showing that first wave of clouds coming through. Then on Monday, a cold front comes through. You might see a few clouds associated with it, but behind it, we will see a destabilizing atmosphere. So what's going to happen is there's a big pool of cold air in the high levels of the atmosphere, an upper level low. It's going to be moving basically right over us, and it will destabilize our atmosphere. Why is that? Why, Dan? Why is it going to destabilize the atmosphere? Well, it turns out that warm air just likes to rise. And it actually doesn't have to be warm. It just has to be relatively warm. So when you've got very cold air over like coolish air, that coolish air is still relatively warm, and it wants to rise up into that very cold air. And when it rises, it creates clouds, and when those clouds get created, they get to the point where they can't hold the moisture in it. Next thing you know, you got raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens. Maybe not in that order necessarily, but we also have the chance, it's going to be cold enough, I think we actually going to see some snow in the mountains with this system. So on Tuesday, rain returns to the Central Coast. It won't be the typical types of rain systems that bring a large band of rain where it rains for several hours straight and then moves on. No, this is going to be poppy showers here and there. So you might get a couple of them moving over your residence in one particular day, or you might get nothing if you're unlucky. You might also get some small hail. You might also see some snow if you're above about 3,000 feet in the mountains. So this is going to be a pretty cold core system moving through. Behind that, a couple of cold days to experience for the rest of the week. In the meantime, short-term Futurecast will show mostly clear skies overnight. I think we can see a few low clouds right along the coast. High clouds will be here, will be leaving. But then during the day tomorrow, that stronger onshore flow will push a few low clouds in. It's going to be a much cooler, breezy day here on the Central Coast tomorrow. And that's really just the beginning of a cool down as we head out of the weekend. Down to 63 in Santa Cruz tomorrow, 61 in Capitola, low 60s in the Santa Cruz Mountain Valleys, right around 60 up high tomorrow. East shore of the bay staying on the cool side as well with 50s in Castroville, Marina. Salinas, your high today was 75, 61 forecast for tomorrow. That's a huge cool down. Hollister, Gilroy, mid to upper 60s tomorrow. You were in the mid 70s today. Monterey Peninsula, also, we were at 70 Monterey today, 58 tomorrow, only 56 in Pacific Grove. And believe it or not, it's getting colder on Monday and Tuesday. Yeah, it's going to be a chilly one. Big change for us. In the Salinas Valley, okay, once you get past King City, you might still see some 70s, but that's going to be the last chance of that, I think, for several days as we look at the extended forecast. Now, take a look at this. How about a big cool down for, you know, the rest of the week? We're going to see some cold mornings, some winds. We have that chance of rain on Tuesday. Could linger into Wednesday as well. Inland areas also getting chilly for the next couple of days. We have some wind. We'll have some rain showers on Tuesday. We've got some cold mornings to look forward to. It's going to be a big change this week. We'll keep ahead of it for you. Taryn?